Who's the most strong chess player in the world?
Magnus Carlsen.
Hi and welcome for the 6th round report. We are right here in the Isle of London. Maybe you can see behind me the Big Ben. So we have still 2 games to play. Yesterday Magnus Carlsen scored, which means that if Vladimir Kramnik wants to catch the young prodigy, he has to win his last 2 games. So it will be big fights in perspective. If Magnus Carlsen scores, let's say 1 point or 1.5 points, he will be the new first world ranking before Veselin Topalov. Exciting finish for this incredible tournament, the last tournament of this year.
Basically, I think I was in control of the situation the whole game. Only maybe there was one moment when he could have played better and maybe he could have more or less equalized probably at some point. But otherwise, I was in full control, although it looked a little bit risky at some point, but there was nothing dramatic. I mean, everything was, I calculated, and I think that after knight b5, I think I'm much better everywhere. So.
Even if you miss this queen takes a2.
Yes, yeah, that's, but in fact, maybe in fact it was a good move, queen takes h7. So we couldn't find, at least in our post-mortem analysis, we couldn't find any real improvement for him after knight b5. It looked to us that his position is already pretty bad, probably. So it was, in a way, it was also an opening success. So I played some rare but quite interesting line in the opening, and I think it went pretty well. So I got an advantage quite quickly out of the opening and then finished the game. So, well, I mean, it's nice that I still have some chances to win a tournament, so I will try tomorrow.
Just your last impression, Boris Gelfand finally won this World
Cup. He won! Great, I didn't know this. Very good, my congratulations. Great, excellent. It's very nice. I mean, first of all, we are friends and we call each other from time to time. I called him actually to congratulate that he got to the final. And yes, I'm very happy for him because he is already 40 and okay, he will not get so many chances to play for the World Championship again, so it's a good day, yes.
As you could hear on the interview, Vladimir Kramnik is the big winner of the day. Vladimir Kramnik won against Nigel Short, and in the same time Magnus Carlsen made only draw with Michael Adams. Magnus Carlsen saved an endgame with 1 pawn down, but with bishop opposite color. It was finally draw. Nakamura made a draw with David Owen. Nakamura hoped for a little trick, as explains now David Owen in the interview.
It was an interesting game. I mean, Hickerud obviously prepared this, and he'd only used 1 minute for the first 15 moves. When I panicked a bit, I think I got a slight advantage at least, but I couldn't find any way to push further, and eventually lots of pieces came off, and I think a draw was a fair result.
At one moment, we saw that you could maybe trap the exchange by bishop b4.
Yeah. He said he was hoping for this, and I could see from his expression, he started frowning, panicking, and I was very tempted, but there would also be some losing chances, I think, if he could swap all the pawns on the queen side and have C and D pass pawns, and I'm not sure I'd be able to win, let alone, well, I think that would allow him some winning chances, and I don't want to, with a few minutes left, I don't want to allow that chance.
So for the moment, Magnus Carlsen is still the only leader with 4.5 out of 6, but Vladimir Kramnik, who is facing tomorrow Nakamura, has 4 out of 6. Everything is possible. We will, of course, follow the last game tomorrow. Bye-bye.
My job is to make inaccurate remarks about certain games going on. Well, I'm a commentator. I try my best to give a fun and insightful analysis about the games going on. And I've been working with a few of the guys here. Stephen Gordon, who is one of my best friends, and there's also been various other commentators who have worked with us, Jonathan Rouse, an ex-British champion, and Chris Ward, and people like Julian Hodgson. So a lot of great commentators here. I have to go for Carlsen Kramnik. I just have to, because it was the first game and Carlsen just beat him easily. He didn't do, but the amazing thing is he didn't do anything amazing. He did not make one move that was spectacular. He just played small moves. 1 square, 2 square, put his bishops back. And he didn't even look like he was threatening anything. And Kramnik just crumbled. The grinder was grinded.